Awesome. All right, guys, so we're going to start, just like we started our other lessons, with go ahead and sitting up with your best posture. And I want to focus on sitting with that good posture throughout the whole lesson. Keep it in the back of your mind the whole time that we're thinking about sitting up tall and using the best posture we can. Don't let that suffer, because it really does let your sound suffer. All right, let me see the best posture you can give me. Good. Bring your back off the edge of the chair. I know it's kind of hard because we're kind of squished. If you guys want to scoot back and give yourself more room, you can. All right, that's so much better. All right, we're going to start with our B-flat scale again, B-flat concert scale, and we're going to play it nice and legato at quarter note equals 60. All right, so nice and slow. Don't repeat the top note. Okay, remember, take a nice deep breath on 4. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. What I'm hearing is still a really heavy articulation. I know we've talked about this in other lessons. I want it nice and smooth. You don't really hear da, da, heavy tongue. So think a little lighter this time. Can we try it one more time? Lots of air. Really push your air and connect through every note. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Definitely.
Sydney, you broke the rule. You're supposed to have extra reeds with you.
I'm sorry. Okay, so something that I want to try is just the top of the scale. I want to start on F, go up to B flat, and back down to F. Our connection and our ear support is not as strong when we get higher. Yes, concert. And so we kind of tense up a little bit. So I want us to think just relaxed and lots of air support. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you. Starting on F, I just want to hear from F up to B flat, back down to concert F. Does that make sense? So can I hear everybody's concert F?
Wait, so we're going up to F and then back down?
Just from F up to concert B flat, back down to F.
G up to C.
Yes, exactly. G up to C on your instrument. Does that make sense? Here we go. Thinking about your connection. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Okay, good. That's much better. I don't hear as much ta on all of your tonguing. All right? So good work. Let's go ahead and move on to our concert E flat scale. Can anybody tell me what starting pitch that is for you?
E. F. I was going to say F.
F. Yes. It's F. No, just regular F. All right? Do we know this scale?
How many flats are in there?
I'm pulling up my book. I think it's 1.
Yes. Does anybody know which flat it is?
B flat.
Good. Good work. So take a second.
Wait, so that is B flat scale?
Your B flat?
Yeah.
Yes, just regular B flat.
Like, if you're on the higher octave, we start here, and then we go up, and then the flat is this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just double checking.
All right. Can we try it this time? All right. We're going to go ahead and use a dotted rhythm this time. All right. So I just want you to listen, and we're going to hear. Make sense? So I want to hear that rhythm on your E flat, concert E flat scale. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Flat. Come back down. Okay, so we really want to make sure that we're playing B flat. Can I hear everybody play a B flat for me? Ready, breathe. Play B flat. Listen for pitch. Okay, relax. So make sure we're using lots of air support and that we're not pinching or doing anything weird with our embouchure. Okay, can I hear that one more time? Really focus on staccato articulation of that scale. Okay, as we go up, nice and crisp. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Tut, 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 tut. Nice and separated. Tut, tut. Okay, much better job with a little more separation, and the B flats were much better that time. Okay, so next, our concert A flat scale.
Oh wow. This is what I struggle with.
Alright, so we struggle a little bit with this one. We're going to go slow, and we're going to try the bingo pattern with this one. Do we think that's something we can do? Or do we
play through it first and then do it the second?
Let's do that, okay? Let's go ahead and play through our concert A flat scale. Quarter note equals 60-ish, like we did the first time, okay?
2 flats starting on B. Concert
Yep.
A flat, right?
That is exactly right.
Oh, I know this. This
Yes.
is easy.
Alright, are we ready to go? Ready? Nice and slow quarter notes. Lots of air. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Alright, let's go back. Can I hear everybody starting note? Are we all in the same octave? Are we all starting in the lower one?
Oh, you want us to do the lower one?
Yes. Good. Just go ahead and go to the lower one. Everyone else is correct. Here we go. From the beginning, please. 1, 2, ready, big breath. Okay, so let's talk about flats. Does anyone want to tell me which flats are in this scale? Go for it.
B flat, E flat.
Good, B flat and E flat. We had a few people miss the E flat, so make sure we're ready for that. Can we just try it with bingo this time? I want nice, short, crisp articulation, okay? And we'll go a little bit slower. All right, here we go. All the way through bingo, B flats and E flats. 1, 2, ready, go. Da, da, 2. We're just going a little slower. Nice and crisp. Ba, 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 ba. One last note. Okay, let's start there where we play all the way up the scale, okay, where we just stopped, when we start doing that. I need more support. We sound just a little under supported, so make sure you're using lots of air to push through every single note. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Yep, so starting right there where we go up on the scale. Do you have this written out somewhere?
Right here.
Cool, so can you point to me where that is?
It's on page 34.
All right.
Number 2.
Do you want my book?
No, no, it's okay. Does everyone know where we're starting?
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, ready, big breath. One last note. Okay, can we go back to where we just started again? I just want a little more crisp articulation. It's a little long, it's a little heavy, okay? And then we'll get a little more reinforcement of the flats in this key. All right, here we go.
Are we starting from the beginning?
Nope, just where we started last time. Halfway through. 1, 2, ready, big breath. E flat. Crisp articulation. Okay, it got better. It definitely got better. Do we feel a little more comfortable with that key the time through? Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. You can answer me. It's all good. All right, let's go ahead and pull out Joy Revisited.
I prefer higher octaves.
I know.
I always prefer higher octaves over low octaves.
But do you think it's a little more difficult to get a crisp articulation in the low register? I think
Kind of.
when we were playing staccato last week in a higher register, I think we did a much better job. So that's why I want to keep working on that so we can get better in all registers. All right, Joy Revisited, I'm looking at measure 59 to 67. All right, that's going to be the first little section that we tackle. Okay, so someone tell me about the articulation marking that you see.
It's long, short, or short, long.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
It's kind of like, it's not really staccato, but it's not really long either. It's kind of like in the
Yeah,
middle.
so there's connection there, but each note is tongued. Does that make sense? So you really hear every single note being tongued. All right? Let's really focus on connection between every single note with our air. All right, starting at 59, going to 67. Are we all ready? 1, 2, ready, go. There. So a couple things. For starters, we have a 2-4 measure in there. All right, so why don't you give that a circle? Circle that time signature. All right, so what does 2-4 mean? I know it's kind of basic.
2 beats in a measure.
2 beats in a measure. All right. There's a difference between cut time and 2-4. Do you know what that difference is? Cut time, everything kind of gets half of its value. In 2-4, we have 2 full quarter note beats in the measure, okay? So, what I want us to do this time is really listen across this group of you for articulation, okay? I hear lots of differences, and I want us to all kind of blend to the same sound. So I just want you to listen. This is the articulation I'm going for. Make sense? Would you like to hear it one more time? Go ahead and finger along in your part this time while you listen to me play the articulation. Okay? And anytime you see just plain staccatos, I want those nice and crisp and separate. Okay? Can we take the same chunk again, please? Listening across the board for articulation. 1, 2, ready, breathe. 1, 2. Okay, let's go ahead and stop there. Can I just hear clarinet 1? And I want clarinets 2 and 3 to finger along. Okay? I want to go ahead and start in measure 63. I want to hear your staccato just a little shorter. Okay? Anytime you just have regular staccato. Everyone else fingering along, starting in 63. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Okay, so I'm just going to play measure 60 for you, and I just want you to listen to my articulation. Everyone finger along in 60.
You wanted me to start in measure 60?
No, I didn't, but I'm just showing you, for an example, in measure 60, this is what I want to hear. And I want everyone to finger along in their part. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay? Ba, da, 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 da. It's a little heavy. Okay, one more time. Can you just start at measure 60 for me? Everyone else fingering along in measure 60. Nice and crisp articulation. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Okay, it's a lot better. I just want you to think ta-ta with your staccatos, okay? Can we have everybody back in now? And can we start and measure 63?
I am going to need a new mouthpiece.
You can crisp up your articulation by lightening up your tongue. It sounds very heavy. Da, da, da is what I hear. Yeah. I want you to go ta, ta, ta. All right? Can everybody try that? Saying ta this time as you articulate. Okay? Can we start and measure 63, everybody? All right? Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. 63. 1, 2, ready. Breathe. 1. Much better on those Much better. That's exactly what I want to hear. All right. So, can we go back to 59 this time and want to work on speeding it up? Okay, it's a little under tempo right now, and when we do speed it up, I want to focus on really crisp, articulate sounds, okay? Go ahead and take a listen. This is the tempo that we're aiming for. Okay? All right, so we're just going to kind of keep speeding that up. So if we can start at 59, still same articulations we've been working on. 1, 2, ready, breathe. 1, 2. Okay, good. Much better. I think it can get lighter though. We're getting a little slow every time we have those eighth notes that are staccato. Do you guys feel that? We start to slow down a little bit because our tongue is still da, da. It just feels very heavy to me. So I want you to say ta, ta this time and just keep lightening those up. All right, one more time at 59. 1, 2, ready, breathe. One more time, starting on B2. No, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, breathe. We're just slowing down a little bit. We're getting a little lethargic. I want you to use lots of air and push forward through all those notes and keep your tongue moving. The more air you use, the more your tongue is going to be able to move faster. All right? So air equals faster tongue. All right? Let's try it again, please, at 59.
Do you know what measure we're slowing down at?
Yes, I do, actually. It's in measure 63 and 64. I think we're just starting to get tired. So using a lighter articulation throughout the entire excerpt will help you not get as tired. If you use da, you're going to get tired doing that.
Is it when we come back in? Or is
yes, it's on the eighth notes in measure 64. So let's start at 63.
Wait, I have another question. Is
yes.
it because we're doing the rest too long, or?
Yeah, some people played on rest.
Yes, they did. And the reason you're slowing down is because the eighth notes on beat 2 of 64 are just getting too heavy.
Okay.
I want you to just lighten everything up. All right, so let's start in measure 62, making sure the rest is happening in 63, and we're staying light with our articulation. Okay, so we're going to start in measure 62. Everyone there? 1, 2, ready, breathe. 1, 2, 1. It's better. It's much better. The rest on beat 1 was, no, yes?
Have we practiced looping those measures?
No, we haven't.
Let's do that, right?
Okay, let's go ahead and play measures 63 and 64. All right, and then we'll take 4 beats in between and come back in. Okay? So starting in 63. 1, 2, ready, and 1. Rest, 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest, 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest, nice and short. 1. Okay, that's much better. Now can we go back to 59 and put that together in context? All right, so 59 to 67, nice short articulation. All right, and 1, 2, ready, go. Issues in the 2-4 going into the 4-4, all right? Making sure that we're holding that rest and coming right back in on beat 2, okay? So let's go ahead and try measure 62 and 63 one more time. Okay, so starting in 62. And 1, 2, breathe. Measure 62.
I did 61, I'm
no,
sorry.
it's all right. Starting in 62. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Rest. Okay, so Good, we'll stop there. Make sure you're nice and strong right on beat 2 when you come back in. Just be confident on that entrance. Let's try it one more time. 62 and 63, being confident on your entrance on beat 2. And 1, 2, ready, breathe. 1, 2. Thinking light overall, just very light articulation. All right, let's go ahead and move on to measure 38.
Oh, yay, staccato.
Yes, so much staccatos. All right, so can I just hear 38 to 59? All right, let's just go through that chunk without trying not to stop. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, ready, breathe. Short. Alright, can we go ahead and start and measure 40? Starting at 40, and 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so what we need to really work on here is making sure that we're matching articulations and keeping them nice and separate. All right, so can I just hear measures 38 and 39? Here we go. 38 and 39, nice and short. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Okay, let's try it one more time. Can we actually put those two measures together? We're going to loop those as well. I want to hear dot, dot, as one note from the whole section. Right now there's some people holding longer, some people shorter, okay? So just listen. Here we go, starting in 38, looping those two measures. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Rest, 2, ready, play. Short. Rest, 2, ready, play. All right, that last one is exactly how I want that to be played forever and ever. All right, we were really listening. Everybody was matching. All right, so can we start at 38 and just keep going this time? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Stop there. So what I want us to really focus on here is the difference between clarinet 3. Are you the only clarinet 3 or both of you? So that you guys have staccato, you guys are nice and crisp, while clarinets 1 and 2 have a held note. Okay? So can I just hear measures 40 and 41, please? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Alright, let's stop there. Can I just hear clarinet 3? And I want you guys to just go ahead and finger your note for me. Here we go. Oh, yep, sorry, 41 and 42, clarinet 3, you guys just fingering your part. So 1, 2, ready, go. 40 and 41.
Oh, I think so. 41, 42.
41 and 40 and 41. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, yeah, very good. Nice and crisp. Now can I hear parts 1 and 2? And you guys fingering along. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so what beat do we start on?
2.
Yep, so make sure we're resting on 1. And 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, good. So nice, strong, consistent sound. Now can we put those two together? Measures 40 and 41. And 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so nice and firm and consistent with that note. All right, now let's go on at 42. All right, so I'm really just after the staccatos, okay, and correct notes and correct rhythms. Here we go, measure 42. And 1, 2, ready, breathe. Try one more time. We're going to slow it down a little bit, really focusing on correct notes. 40, can we do pickups to 42? Does that work for everybody?
Yep.
All right, and 1, 2, 3. One more time. And 1, and 2, and 3, and. Yep, so don't rush.
We're like doing it really slow.
Yes, we're going nice and slow. This is 1, and 2, and 3, and is your subdivision. 2, and 3, and. Make sense? Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and. Starting right on 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Does that make sense that your pickup comes in on beat 4? Yep, so start right on 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, let's try this.
It's really confusing when it's like that slow.
Okay, I want you to just focus on notes though. We'll speed it up just a little bit, okay? Can we try the same thing one more time? Here we go. I'll go ahead and count your subdivision so you know where we're at. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, good. I think it was confusing for you guys because you had quarter notes, and I was giving them their eighth note subdivision. So whenever you're getting a subdivided count and you have quarter notes, just make sure you're holding it for the full value of 1/8, okay? All right, can we try that again? We're going to speed it up this time. All right, starting at 41, pickups to 42. And 1, and 2, and 3, and. Starting on 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and. Okay, so clarinet 3, who have the quarter notes, I want those to be nice and strong. Alright? They're just a little quieter than clarinet 1 is playing. Alright? Let's try it again. Here we go.
Oh, do you want me to quiet down?
Nope. I just want them to come up to your level. Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and. Okay, good. Yep, we're going to stop there. I want you to really bring out those accents too. I know we worked on accents last time. Is there a question?
You were only
It should be up and then da 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 da.
Alright, let's go ahead and do the same thing again. We're going to keep speeding it up. Here we go, starting at 41. And 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and. Off. Good, now stop there. Yep, we're just going to stop there. So yeah, it's getting much better. The staccatos are getting lighter. We're getting better with notes. Let's just play it one more time, all the way through from 38 to there. Alright, and then we'll move on. Here we go. Starting at 38, focusing on all the staccatos. And 1, 2, and go. Let's try measure 45. All right. So what beat does that eighth note da 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 come in on?
1 and 2.
So 2 and 3. All right. So can we just try measure 45, everybody? You guys can just hold your whole note. 2 and 3. I want you to be thinking that in your head. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Much better. Much better. All right, let's go ahead and move on to At Morning's First Light so we can get through some of that.
I got that. I got 45.
Good.
We had to do it
You need to pull out, Susie.
All right. So here's what I want us to do. Can we go ahead and start at measure 57, where you guys have all those eighth notes? All right, and I just want to hear measure 57 and 58. Okay?
The speed should be like the. because it's really slow.
We're just gonna go nice and slow so we can get through all
Well,
this.
the speed is 60, so it is slow as it is.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. All right. Can we start measures 57 and 58? Okay. Every single clap that I'm gonna give you is an eighth note. Does that make sense? So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So every clap I give you is an eighth note, right? Because I'm giving you a subdivided clap. So da 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 da. Make sense? With your eighth notes. Is anyone confused about that? We're going super slow. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Breathe. So here's what I hear. I hear da 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 ba da da da. Make sure that we're not taking a breath or breaking in between those two. We have one slur that covers the whole measure. Does that make sense? So I want it nice and connected. There's no break there. Okay? One more time. Those two measures. I'll give you 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, so the first measure was much better with connection. So our last 3 eighth notes at 58 are just, they're tongued, but they're still connected. Okay, so just make sure we're tonguing those. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I thought she was on our part for a minute. And I'm like, oh, what was that?
Gotcha. So the last 3 notes at 58 are legato, but they're tongued, okay? So nice connected, but there's actually tongue happening. All right, one more time. We're going to...
I have a question. Okay, so this, it's flat here, but it's just 2 flats, and then down here, is it still flat or no?
No, unless it's marked in the... Are you asking about the E flat?
D flat.
D flat, yes, because it's marked here, so it carries through the measure.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, that's okay. So anytime you have an accidental on the measure, it carries through the whole measure.
Well, I knew that, I just didn't see
No,
that
I know.
part.
I'm just giving everybody a gentle reminder. Let's go ahead and actually start in 58, okay? I just want to hear the beat 1. So your first 2 eighth notes. Here we go. First 2 eighth notes. Everyone clear on that in 58? Here we go. 1, 3 and 4 and 1 and. Yep, so you're on 1 and. Make sense? 3 and 4. Breathe. One more time. 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, now add on beat 2. So 4 eighth notes only. Don't go on. 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, that was good. Now can we add on the next eighth note? Just one more eighth note. So just beat 3. Everything that's under the slur. 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, so I heard a lot of people re-articulate your C. Okay, don't re-articulate that. The first 5 notes are all slurred. Here we go. And 3 and 4. Breathe. So don't retongue that C. One more time. Don't retongue the C and don't go on past it. Here we go. 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, much better. So don't go on past the notes that I asked you to play. This time, can we play the first 6 eighth notes? So beats 1, 2, and 3. Your D is tongued. Okay, so make sure the D is tongued. Everything else is slurred. Here we go. 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, so there's a couple other tongued notes in there, right? Make sure those are all nice and slurred. One more time. 3 beats. 3 and 4. Breathe. Oh, so a couple wrong notes in there. All right. Make sure that your D flat carries through the measure. Okay? Does that make sense? So the next D flat that we just stopped on, that should be flat. So go ahead and mark it if you need to.
And D flat is a C sharp.
Exactly. Does anybody remember what I told you last week? What is that called? Where they have the same name?
I don't know.
One pitch has 2 different names. I told you last
I know what you're talking about.
And
I wasn't here last
In harmony?
harmonic. Close. And harmonic. So one pitch. So this pitch has 2 names. C sharp, D flat. Okay? Here we go. Just 3 beats of measure 58, tonguing the D flat. And 3 and 4. 4, 3. Okay, so I still hear some people tonguing that C. All right? It should sound
That was my fault.
like this. My fault, I apologize. That D flat should be tongued. All right? Here we go. 3 beats. 1, 3, and 4, 3. Okay, that's a lot better. Now can we add on beat 4? All right, so play that whole measure. And 3, and 4, 3. Okay, so ta, ta, ta. Those should all be tongued with connection. One more time, please. Here we go. And 3, and 4, 3. Alright, so it's a lot better. Now, what I want to do really quickly is take a few seconds to memorize measure 57 and 58. Okay? No playing out loud, no talking about it, just go ahead and memorize it.
We did this the first time you were here.
Yeah, memorizing?
I remember it. I played it in marching band one day, and everybody
Oh,
looked at me like I was insane.
I was playing the marching bands.
Go ahead and take a second to memorize. Alright, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Go ahead and flip your stand around. Or just turn the music over, that's totally fine. Here we go. Alright? Here we go. Those 2 measures together. And ready? Nice big posture. Stand up tall, sit up tall. 3 and 4. 3. Okay, so we are good till we got to the tongued notes. Make sure, go ahead and flip your music around, look at it. We're looking at notes, rhythms, and articulations, okay? So the whole first measure is slurred, okay? So no tongues in there. Take a second to look over your notes. We're going to try it one more time. Focus on anything you think you need to work with. All right. One more time memorized. All right? That'll be our last thing today. Here we go. Give me the best you can. And 3 and 4. 3. Okay, so the second run of that was way better, all right? A lot of really, really good things today. Our articulations are getting much better. They're getting much more consistent throughout, all right? And the memorization got so much better on the second time. So really good work today, all right? We're going to keep working on articulation and notes and rhythms in our future lessons. Good work today.
Thank you. This class is too short.
Oh,
That's too big.